Hey, what's up here, Uncle Lazer? Hey, man, thanks for tuning in. Another episode of the Drunk Uncles. I got a great show for you today. I got my boy Danny
Martinello.
He's a Canadian, good old Albertian Canadian boy from the farmlands of Alberta, which is pretty much the Texas of Canada. He sits down and just got past his mothership, so did I as well. And man, honestly, if you like comedy, if you like everything comedy, you like the Austin comedy scene, the Kill Tony universe, this is going to be a great episode. We dive in deep about the walks of life of walking this long journey in this comedy road in Austin and everything that surrounds the Kill Tony universe. And he just talks about his, when he got to do the four-headed horseman battle at Madison Square Garden at the last Kill Tony, just living in Austin, being a comic, the grind, the up-and-coming stresses that all this shit alludes to. And just look, if you want to know what it's like to be a fucking Austin comic down here, take a listen to this podcast. We get into the mix, the ins and outs, the mics, the shows, the showcases, the mothership, Kill Tony, and the universe surrounds it. It's a great episode and a very easy watch. And if you're really interested in stuff like that, this is the episode for you. Also, look, this show wouldn't be capable without our sponsors. So don't skip this fucking portion of the video, man. Listen, we'll start off like we always do. Our mothership sponsor, basically Blue Chew. God damn it, I say it every episode. And I'm going to continue to say it, and even long after they're done paying me, because I use them daily. Blue Chew, they make you the man when you don't know how you could be for her. Give her something to tell her ladies in her little book club meetings, that little Bible study, like, God, he's really just putting me through the drywall in the best goddamn way. And that's Blue Chew, man. I mean, Blue Chew for when you aren't feeling like you, but need to do you to do her to be a better you. And listen, right now, use promo code UNCLE. They're going to give you a month's free subscription of the damn Blue Chew. And once you get hooked, you'll never get off. I mean, goddamn, do you not just, you just walk in a room, cock first, just cocking around, cocking balls on, having yourselves a grand old time, and just, you don't want to miss, man. You get that one opportunity, that one shot to seize everything in a moment. Why wouldn't you just pop a Blue Chew and get on after getting home? The chickens have come home to roost, and right now at BlueChew.com, use promo code UNCLE. They're going to give you a free month subscription of Blue Chew, and all you got to do is pay $5 shipping, and she'll handle your wiener later. That's Blue Chew. Use promo code UNCLE at BlueChew.com. Get you a free month subscription. Also, got us a new sponsor, okay? Now, just in time for the holiday seasons, the old Black Friday extravaganza giveaway. Hey, everybody loves a Friday and everybody loves a black. Am I right? Listen, our new goddamn sponsor, really excited to have them. Going to be using this product a lot more now that I got a couple of them. We got Ridge Wallet, Ridge 2.0. They have made their new wallets, okay, right there. We'll get a little zoom in up close. We'll get that in post. We got you a nice little bracket here. Hey, I got the white gold. It comes, it's made with a carbon fiber and titanium aluminum subset. It's the Ridge 2.0 wallet. They've made the wallet 10% lighter, but without sacrificing any of its great abilities. I mean, I tell you, dude, you can fit up to 12 credit cards and cash with this sleek little design. It's not a fucking goddamn leather briefcase in your back pocket causing your fucking sciatica to act up on a long car drive. These are sleek. You can put it front pocket, back pocket. Hell, you can put it in your coat pocket. I got the rose gold because I'm a bougie motherfucker, but it comes, 50 different colors and designs. They've licensed with MLB, NBA, NFL, so you can get your favorite sports team. I mean, it's a great stocking stuffer, and you can guarantee that this Ridge Wallet gift, will not end up in somebody's fucking drunk drawer, because that's what we're looking for in life. We want to give a good gift, not breaking the bank, but ain't going to end up in the fucking drunk drawer. That's right now. That's the new Ridge 2.0 wallet, the sleek, comfortable design. And honestly, my favorite thing about it, I just learned, it's got a tracking device sent in that you can Bluetooth to your phone. So if you ever lose your wallet and you start fucking panicking, hey, find my iPhone, find my goddamn Ridge 2.0 wallet. I mean, the sleek, sexy design and tracking ability. They even have like RDIF blockers in there so nobody can digital pickpocket your credit card information, because there's cocksuckers all around this world, and they're trying to see a sucker when they do. But Ridge Wallet keeps you safe. All your credit card information received with their sleek design. And honestly, the fact that you can track it when you lose it, because I lose fucking everything. I'd lose my wiener if it wasn't connected to me. But right now, you go to ridge.com/laser. That's the promo code. You tell them that you heard it from us. They're going to give you no bullshit for the Black Friday extravaganza. And this is going to sound like a weird number, a made up number, but it's not. You use promo code LASER, at ridge.com, RIDGE.com, ridgewallet.com. You're going to get 47% off of original retail price just by saying you listen to the goddamn show. What a treat that is. That's go to ridge.com, use promo code Lazer, and you're legitimately, for the Black Friday extravaganza, are going to get 47% off this already affordable, sleek, cool, and comfortable wallet. That's the Ridge 2.0 wallet. It's 10% lighter and has not sacrificed any of its walleting abilities. That's right. Use promo code Lazer at Ridge Wallet and Uncle at Blue Chew and take any of these benefits for letting us put on these shows for you. My name's Uncle Lazer. Let's get into it. Hey, and we're back here, drunk uncles. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Listen, it's been a hell of a day. I've been knocked out. This is my third one of the motherfucker, but it's the love of the game. Remember, it's not how you fall. It's where you slipped and who you can blame it on and how much money can you get in that lawsuit. Hey, Uncle Lazer here. Got a special treat here north of the border, land of the maple syrup people. Met this cat at the mothership. He's been getting around town. He's one of the hottest rising comics in Austin. Danny, I don't know your last name.
Martinello.
Yeah, see, it's fun.
Hottest rising comedians in Austin. I mean, don't know my last name.
Lukewarm at best.
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
No, it's a hard name, dude.
Yeah.
I butcher that every time, dude.
Yeah, well, a lot of people kind of just, lately, they've just been saying, Danny Martin, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
That's kind of, yeah.
Well, it just shows a lack of care.
Hey, Big Danny.
What?
Big Dan?
Only down south of the border.
Yeah.
Big D, they would call me growing up.
Big D.
Well, I was born 12 pounds. I was a 12
Were you
pound.
really?
Yeah, I was a 12-pound baby. Almost broke my mom's ribs getting me out.
Her ribs or her pelvis?
Well, if it was a normal birth, she would have died for sure. And like,
yeah, think about that.
In the old day,
the colonials,
100% would have murdered her. And then my father, every time he looks at me, he goes, "You killed the only thing I loved." And then I have to work harder for my empire,
dude. That actually,
yeah, dude, that's actually happens.
Hey,
and then,
do you know? Fun fact: I know a bunch of weird, stupid shit. Fun fact: you know why women give birth like this on their back?
Is it the same way why if you have a squatty potty, it's easier to take a poo? Okay.
I forget what king it was in Spain. He had this like weird obsession. He got like a fuck ton of women pregnant.
Yeah.
He had this weird obsession because a natural birth used to be where they were laid down on their stomach, kind of at an incline.
Okay.
So kind of like a squatty potty. Kind of set up there.
Oh yeah, because in some of the old movies they would take them out like that and they drop.
Because so they don't fall.
Yeah.
Right? And so that's how it was. But he would watch them give birth, and one day he just goes, turn them around, lay them flat. Literally, that's why that is.
That's awesome. That's almost like it's like all the kings in Spain, if they have some weird thing, they're like, this is the law now, right?
Yeah.
That's why they say Barcelona, is they have the list. Just because the king had a cleft palate or some lip, or he's like, why is everyone making fun of me? Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Dude, I got a cleft palate blowjob the other night.
How was it? Did you seal it shut with semen or what?
No sealants.
Liquid stitch it?
No sealants, dude. Lil Wayne music video.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It felt good. Felt different.
Yeah, I felt like
what's the
you know that little drug pocket that's on your pants?
Oh yes,
a little small pocket.
Yeah, for your quarters.
Yeah, for your quarters.
Yeah,
quarters and change.
Yeah,
dude. So what's up, dude? How's Austin treating you?
Life's good. Yeah, I like it here, man. This is kind of like
When'd you move down?
I moved here in January. Yeah, I moved here in January, and then I found my place. January 11th, I moved here, found my apartment, and then I had to go back to Canada for like a month and a half, and then I came back here.
Are you dual citizen?
No. I'm on an O1 visa. Yeah, so
shit.
Yeah, I'm working towards my green card, and then
what is a O1 visa? What is the stipulations?
It's a alien of extraordinary ability, but it's under the entertainment thing, so it's like I have it through stand-up.
So how long do you have to stay here, and then you have to go back?
My visa's for 3 years, so it expires the 16th of September, 2026.
Okay, so you got you got a year.
Yeah.
So what's the process of getting?
If I have enough credentials and stuff, then I can apply for a green card, and then they either approve me for it, or they'll just put me on another O1, or I just apply for another O1.
What's a time process like that?
The green card's a little bit like I might have to go back to Canada until it's approved, and then I can come back. But I'd have to. I don't know yet. I have to see what happens with like Mothership and Kill Tony and all the other shit like this, and when the TV show comes out. But then worst case, I would just get an O1. I'd go back to Canada for like a week and then be approved and then come back.
Apply for the green card while on the O1?
No, I can, but if I don't have enough, then it's like I'm just throwing away fucking like
I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. Because they don't take your money when you're approved. They take your money when you apply. And then, so it's like
either one in the hand is worth two in the bush. If you're not got enough credentials, why the fuck would I even...
Exactly, man. Foot in the stump kind of thing.
You got it kind of together. But, dude, that's a weird concept.
I try to.
It's a weird concept that, I mean, you live a couple fucking states north. You know what I'm saying? Like... We're basically the same person.
Well, the whole loophole's like even crazier. Where it's like, well, not a loophole, but it's like Americans. I think they just have to pay like $200 or like a little like I'm here to work. Here's the money up front. And then they just take it so easy. And then in Canada, it's like we have to go have like a fucking stack of papers. We have to have like awards, credits, all these things, working contracts. Like
there's so many goddamn.
Oh yeah, man.
It's so like because I got old boys from Australia, then I got the boys from Danger Cats, and like. Just hearing like the goddamn.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. But that's why it's like you have. Why when we all come to America, you're like, why are you fucking Canadians so funny? Why are you so good? It's like because you guys are getting like the elite skew of us, and like all the fucking shit we have to go through just to get in here. Because there's like the country holds
process.
Yeah, dude, and you guys hold a high standard because it's like you're one of the biggest entertainment countries in the world. Yeah. So it's like, what are you coming here that we can't provide ourselves?
But dude, I will say. There's a fuck ton of shitty comics out here. A fuck ton. You can agree on that.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say.
Bunch of trench rats running through their faces with no names, bro.
Riding on the back with a horse with no name.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Just fucking.
And just delusional as all.
Oh, true. And you look at them.
Give to it all.
Yeah, man.
That's the best, dude.
But those are the energies that, like, you're like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? You absorb it a little bit because you're like, if this guy believes so damn hard in himself, like, why do I have the self-doubts, right?
Exactly. But I will say, to Austin's credit, with the influx of comics that did move here and it got like super oversaturated, and there's some shitty ones. I mean, God, go to a fucking sign up at Kill Tony, you'll fucking see.
Oh yeah, man.
You'll see him out in full flock feathers and all. But there have been times when I've been on the road and I usually bring a feature, just I like to have like a homie that's like, I know, hey, you ain't gonna fucking put me in and I want my fans to enjoy it from top to bottom. But sometimes I just can't get a feature, or whatever, and I'll have a club provide a feature. And, dude, every single time a club has provided me a feature, like their feature guy, I know open micers who are fucking killers.
Yeah.
They can't get into certain places because it's so oversaturated.
Yeah.
But they're killers, nonetheless, right? They just don't have the same, pedigree. Dude, these guys could bury those features in other clubs. So when you say, like, when the Canadians come in, because I met a not funny Canadian that's been in Austin.
Yeah.
When you say, like, it's
you might like the ones that live here for sure, but you'll see like a couple that will come and whatever, but they're just testing the battlegrounds to figure out where it is, right?
Yeah. It's fucking cutthroat.
For sure. And that's what I like, where it's like here too, you can say there's an influx of all these like shitty comics or these not good, funny people, but it's like all the ones that come, you sift through it real quick and you can kind of see that, but then you're also starting to get like more ingredients to the kitchen. Yeah, because when I first visited here, it was really one tone, one note kind of like thing, and then you're like, oh, okay, they're making the stamp that will be the new Austin comedy, and then now you're having other people come in and being like added to the mosaic,
which is a big melting pot of all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that being said, I mean, like I see tons of funny guys here where you're like, holy shit, man, like why aren't you past here? Why aren't you past there? But that's the trenches, man. That's the war, dude. Some people don't get the Medal of Honor.
Cut your teeth on the Chitlin Circuit.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I will say it's fucking convenient because, like, I did like shit out in L.A. and hit a bunch of spots out there and in Chicago and stuff. And like, dude, everything's like a 20-minute drive to your next spot. Dude, here, downtown, Tuesday night. It's fucking 6 comedy clubs in a 10-block radius.
Yeah, and it's
fucking money. I mean, mind the homeless and the smell, but
but that's part of it, man. That's
it's the trenches.
Yes, dude. It's like when you're like in the alley of a comedy club or whatever, you're like riffing. It's like when you're going down 6th Street, dude. It is like a fucking alley because it's so dirty. But every day kind of feels like a festival here, almost in a sense.
What it feels like is people are here and never left Bonnaroo.
Never been to Bonnaroo.
Well, I mean, just any kind of... They look like they're waiting for tickets to a festival that's already passed.
Oh, yeah.
That's what those homeless people out here look like.
Yeah, the ones that are coming and all
the... yak jaws.
Yeah. They want to stay the extra couple days just before they drive home.
Yes, they want to get the full feeling. All right, dude. You're a handsome young man. You're a funny son of a bitch.
Thank you.
Are you slaying pussy out?
Here and there and stuff. I was kind of like in, a little bit here and there for sure. Yeah, but there's like I was kind of in like a long-term relationship and long distance one, so I couldn't be like
back in Canada.
Yeah. And then
that's gotta be terrible.
Yeah, well, it was
hard. I shouldn't.
It was hard. Yeah, at times it was definitely. You're like, what the fuck am I doing here? But yeah, definitely.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Okay, that was same.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the Austin people. Haven't really seen too many like drop dead rockets, but I've mostly just been hanging around like 6.
Yeah, you're always at the club.
Yeah,
you don't really go. I've never seen you out and doing.
Well, I try not to. You know what I mean?
No, it's good.
Yeah,
I'm myself.
I tear it up a little bit here and there and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. And plus, it's like, man, I'm just living like an immigrant, you know, where it's like I have an X amount of like currency.
Dude, such a cool goddamn, like, cool. Because like I don't know your story, so like. Just like look at it through your point of view. I'm like, God damn.
Oh yeah. Well, before I even moved to America, like I just took 6 months off and then worked up in the oil field and shit, and just stocked like a huge Easter egg like eggs nest.
What'd you do in the oil field?
I was just in industrial like construction like labor, but I was like working in the at Suncor, so the processing plant. But then we were like rebuilding all the cokers in the.
Hell yeah,
dude, holding jackhammers, bro, just fucking slaving. and then so I accumulated this little Easter egg about wealth, and then basically drained myself so much in New York going out, where I'm like, fuck, I can't really do that in Austin.
Yeah, we're working through it, dude. You can work through it too. You got to get you some Blue Chew though if you're gonna work through anything, because sometimes the only way out of it is fucking through it, and you can't do it without a hard dick. Right now, use promo code Lazer, BlueChew.com, or no, not Lazer, it's Uncle. It's Uncle. Yeah, because it's Uncle or it's Lazer. Try both. Hell, we'll figure it out. You get you a free month subscription at Blue Chew, and yeah, man, it's. Why wouldn't you do it? Anyways, sorry.
That's good.
Professional.
No, I like it. I like the Blue Chew ads.
No, they're good.
Yeah.
They actually hit me up. Dude, fucking. If I ever see Mark Zuckerberg in the street, I'm just going to fucking rock him. Dude.
Yeah?
Dude, I posted that. Essentially what I just did right there, like just a read.
Yeah.
I posted that as a reel. Selling prescription drugs.
Big Pharma's coming in there, man. They got to have you the sensor. Dude. They don't want it. They want you to go through the doctor to get an actual true Viagra.
Dude, I bet that's what it was.
That's what it is, 100%.
You believe in all that shit, dude?
I believe a lot of corporations kind of definitely run things. I'm wanting to put a little tinfoil hat on.
Let's do it. Let's get in tinfoil hat mode.
Yeah?
What do you think about that motherfucking Atlas 3 alien ship that's coming in?
I don't even know about the Atlas 3 alien ship. What are you talking about?
The interstellar object that's in space right now.
Is that the one that shot through the missile and then went through... There's one that they're showing right now where it's like something blew up a military missile, and it cut it right in half.
They shot a fucking Hellcat missile at it, and it deflected off. That was UAP. That's not one of ours.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Dude, I love it all.
I love this shit.
Yeah, I believe in it.
You haven't heard of Atlas 3?
No, man. What is it?
It's an interstellar object. It's traveling at 157,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's like a cigar shape.
Yeah.
And it's accelerating and decelerating. Like, it's not like NASA looked at it, MIT professors looked at it. So
what are they trying to say that it's a mothership kind of thing?
They're saying that whatever it is not the likelihood of it being something that actually originated from like rock and space, like a comet, a meteor, is like less than 1%. Because of its tendencies was doing like the tail.
Dude, I believe it all. Honestly, I believe it all.
The tail that's coming off the comet should be mostly nitrogen, and hydrogen, because that's what the universe is made up of, and that's why it's cutting through space and time. It's burning that off, but its tail is producing helium, like a gas.
Oh, a little propulsion.
It's propulsion is what they're saying. Yeah, and it's going to be here November 20, like in between.
Oh, we have a date for its arrival?
It's going to come in between Earth and Mars, but closer to Earth than Mars.
Well, I believe that's going to be our most significant astrological.
I think so too. Dude.
Yeah, I believe in that, man. I'm also a person where it's just like I'm spiritual, but I think like everything is real, from like Sasquatch to like aliens,
angels, all that kind of shit.
Yeah. And I'm like, I believe in dinosaurs, all that shit, man. But then I also think that like,
I also want everybody to know at home that we ripped an insanely big rip of a bong.
Yeah, now that you just stated that, I'm like the last 4 seconds of me, I was like, I believe in it all, man. And dinosaurs, bro.
I literally took a 4-minute break to fucking say, please run ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was me. I came in. He's like, what, are you going to do a little bong rip with me? I said, I don't know. I might just stare at you for a little bit and drag my feet for this podcast. He's like, well, let's get into it then.
Yeah, dude, I'm here with you. We punched this ticket. We got to ride this ride.
Yeah, man, I guess, eh? Well, what can you
Cheers,
do?
dude.
It's a nice day.
God save Justin Trudeau or whoever he is.
Oh, well, yeah, God save everybody, but I don't know, Trudeau could ease out.
The old boy get shot.
Yes, I did.
That
That
was
the first time something. Oh, I watched the whole thing. My brother's a person, dude. Within like, if anything is like filmed or in that kind of realm or world, and it's out, I'm getting it within like 20 minutes.
He's connected. He's plugged in.
Yeah, like in those kind of things, any like mass tragedy or whatever. But I think that it was one of the first times, bro, where like I can remember like. I was affected, like yesterday I was affected and then just being like, what the fuck is the state of America going to be? I've never seen like an assassination like this in my life.
But like, dude, like you think about the footage they have for like JFK when he gets shot and like it's declassified that it was the guy driving turned around and shot him with a pistol inside his thing. Like that got released in the JFK files.
His driver shot him?
His driver turned around and shot him. Yeah, he shot him with a little fucking thing. That's what they fucking they declassified. Like it was like
that's fucking crazy.
But you think about that from like that camera angle. Of the parade. You can see obviously the man gets shot and you're like, but dude, the close up one of old boy.
Oh yeah.
Because like, dude, when shit like that happens, like some assassination shit, political shit, I'm always thinking there's a fucking angle. It's fake, but then you see that close up.
Oh, dude,
that shit go in his neck, and you're like, oh no.
Yeah, if you've ever played video games or watched any action movie, that's a kill shot.
In the neck.
In the neck, dude. Yeah.
But you got to think the sniper was.
Well, that's the thing, right? There's like all this stuff that's coming out. You're like, okay, well, what can we trust? What can we see? What can we know, right? But then you're like, yes, this is a long shot. This is like a well-precised one.
I mean, bullet drop because you think he was aiming for the neck or you think he was aiming for the head? He had to have been aiming for the head, right?
I think he was aiming for anything like in here.
Yeah. Honestly.
Like right around this part because you got to believe he wears a bulletproof vest, does he?
But he hit him in the neck. So
I know. You're not going to shoot the vest. Let's just one real quick one to see if it works.
What?
No.
Because I don't know if y'all had it up in Canada when y'all was little, but like I remember rotten.com.
Oh, yes. Rotten.com and gore.com.
Yeah,
Faces of Death.
Yeah,
dude.
Like
all the snuff films and shit. Yeah.
That was back when it was
the internet's heyday, dude.
It was the Wild West. Because Twitter's too much.
No.
Can we agree? Twitter is Elon needs to. It's like, hey, dude, we get it. We're home alone. We can do whatever we want, but we got to have some supervision.
I never even really got into Twitter when it came out. I was just like, fuck that.
I stayed off of it forever.
Yeah. Now I have like an account that I have with maybe like 10, 15 posts because I got rid of all the other ones. And then I just use it to like look at news or whenever people send me articles. And then I'm like, okay, I can go to like a Twitter, but I ain't like posting on it and shit.
Dude, I can't open it up in the fucking grocery store. Like it's either people getting their
heads cut
off. Well, I mean, it's either people getting their heads cut off or it's some chick getting just slam burgered by a couple big pipe hitting motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Like this.
Either way, there's still a fucking wound.
Wait, I know we got high and we got sidetracked. Talk to me about this love life, dude. Talk to me about what's it like. So not only you don't have a green card. She's back there.
I'm gonna earn my citizenship and my residency on my merit. No woman's gonna give me that. That's nice. That's my goal as just in my principles. I'm gonna earn it on my merit.
Fucking goddamn true American hero right here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I'm gonna marry in.
No, I'm not.
Taking the hard route.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be part of the company on my work ethics and just what I can present.
Like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like ended this thing like not too long ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago. So now I'm like,
Let me ask you though, because you've got one of the thicker people of the timbers.
Oh yeah.
The accents that I've ever heard.
My Alberta twang.
How does that size up out here in Austin? Do women find that attractive?
They do find it attractive. Some of them they laugh it off or whatever, and then I'm kind of
handsome dude. I mean, you would slay.
It's discerning. I think a lot to them.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, oh, they look at it like, oh, look at this cute little puppy, nice little energy, and he sounds, it sounds funny. Oh, it's
dude,
nice.
Why do Canadians get that? Like, dude, Canadian males. I know. You know who James Neal is? James, the real deal, Neal.
No.
He's a fucking hockey player for the fucking Predators and the Blues.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
And so, like, I was matched up with him at fucking the Beer Olympics.
Yeah.
And, dude, he's the nicest fucking great guy, just Canadian nice.
Yeah.
But at the drop of the hat, he's like, you want to fucking go?
Oh, for sure, man.
Dude, and I just, like, they're sleeping giants, and I fucking love that fucking culture, dude.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, we're the kind of guys where everything's going to be nice, and then until it's not, then it's like we'll solve it, and we'll get to the disputes and discrepancies at that point, and may the best man win. But at the end of the day, it's like we still got to be nice and polite about things.
It's fucking incredible. It's the best kind of personality type I've ever been.
Yeah, but sometimes it's also like, I don't know, we're like, we have our certain things, like our passive aggressiveness isn't things.
Yeah, y'all don't really get mad, but y'all do be saying some fucking sly ass shit.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
Well, it's like, I don't know, some things you'd say where you'd be like, oh, you'd get it, and then you're like, you're not going to say like angry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just going to slip her in.
Yeah. What,
Yeah, but I don't know, I'm excited to officially fully blown be nice and enjoyable single in Austin, Texas, coming into the nice, lovely snuggle season.
Yeah, fall's right.
Oh, yeah, man.
The season of the witch is a.
And I've never really experienced when I came here. It was like I'm going to college football now. I'm like hanging. You know what I mean?
Tailgated yet?
No, not yet. This is the thing. I'm going to go next Saturday to the game. I would like to.
Really?
Yeah.
You know people.
Well, me and Zach were talking about it, so I'm going to confirm it like this week. But I don't really have like a worst case scenario. I'm probably going to pay for a ticket.
I got to take somebody out here in Austin.
Someone, please, if anyone sees it, bring it to me.
Hey, let him go out.
Yeah.
We'll do keg stands.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. That's the thing, too. And it's like, I don't know, like, I'm good at, like, drinking and shit.
Follow American football at all?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Yeah. Like, my first game I went to when I moved to Toronto was, like, probably, like, 2014, 15.
Okay.
But, like, I'm not, like, a diehard fantasy football thing, like, you know.
Yeah.
But I love it. Like, I support, like, I'm a Bills and Lions supporter.
I'm a Bills guy, too.
Yeah, and then I like it. It's good. I'll go to, like, CFL games and shit when I was in Canada.
Have you been to the Bills game?
Yeah, I went once.
Tailgate there?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. But I wasn't drinking at the time because it was Lent. So
it was what?
It was like leading up to Lent.
What?
Yeah, Lent.
What do you mean, Lent? What are you saying? Religious?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah. Or I don't think I was.
Put the fucking tin hat back on, buddy.
That's why I said I believe in everything. The Holy Father, the Spirit.
Well, I guess your last name is Italian, right?
Yeah. I'm Roman Catholic.
I could tell.
Roman Catholic by trade.
Holy shit. What was that like? How'd you get into comedy from there?
Well, that's where I got into like arts and theater and stuff. So before I even did stand up, I was doing like community plays, church plays, like things like that.
You and Father Friendly Hand.
Oh, yes, exactly. We were very close. Someone say I was under his I was an understudy or whatever. Yeah, under the cloak kind of study. No.
Shit,
yeah, so I did that shit and like I did like improv and stuff all through like high school and
junior high. When did you start actually doing stand-up?
February 8th, 2009. So
okay, so you've
yeah.
been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, 16 years. Yeah.
Damn, dude, so you were shit out of high school fucking.
Yeah, I was still doing it. So like while people were going out and getting drunk and shit and like partying and stuff, I was going to the club.
Danny, you fucking got that grit in your shit.
Oh yeah, man. I come from Edmonton, bro. It's fucking, we produce, bro.
Fucking A, bro. God, damn.
Yeah.
We met in passing a couple times and bullshit and hung out.
Yeah.
I get to chat it up.
Yeah, we never really, this is like our little speed date.
Inauguration.
Yes. Where we get to know one another. Yeah, no, so I've been doing it for like a while like that. And then, this is my first time living in America.
Well, since you're from that region, I had them boys on, them Danger Cat boys.
Yeah.
And I know they got in the street. But I want to hear it from someone that wasn't in that clan per se.
Yeah.
Outside, what happened to them and shit. What's that comedy culture up like there in Canada?
Well, they're they're the instigators, right? They're the ones that say the things that piss the people off and do what they do, right?
They ride the light.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You're gonna walk to the valley of the shadow of death.
Oh, yes.
Goddamn.
They got some torches for sure. They're walking through a little bit of a dark path.
That's what I was trying to Because, man, like...
No, it's good. It's good, but it's like our country needs it. Like, our comedy needs that, right? Because it gets to a point where you're like, it's fucking... You get your CBC bullshit, and then you get your generic, whatever the fuck the festivals want to run their people. And then so it's like, the true comedy, I would say, like, if you're going to be a Canadian comedian and entertainer, is like, you have to work the road. You have to do those fucking, like, small Estevan, Saskatchewan, small little places where it's fucking 1,200 people, and then the 800 show up to the fucking venue.
It's crazy. And this is just kind of a testament to you guys, like what you were saying earlier, like, you know, you see the slivers that come down, the guys that are coming, but having to do that, set up your own shows in fucking these bumfuck ass towns, taking a 6 hour car
but then they're also playing like big theater venues too as well, right? Exactly. But that's because those people that they are in the small towns, they're the people that make up the big cities, right? So it's good.
But having that much road time and having to have that much grit and character, and like to go out and do that, you know, you gotta drive. Say you drive fucking 6 hours, you play for fucking 80 people, and you bomb your dick off.
Oh, fuck
you drive 6 hours back just thinking about
100%. Sometimes you drive that 6 hours, dude, and then there's 13 people and fucking 8 of them are playing the VLTs, and then the rest don't even give a fuck because they're having a drink at the bar, and yeah, sure, it's comedy night. Now make me fucking laugh. And then you're like, okay, sweet, I have to fill an hour in a room that holds probably 110, but 13 people are there, and 4 or whatever the fuck, 8 of them are degenerate gamblers who want to hear the cling, 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 Keno, you know, all these other shit. And then you're like, okay, well, now let's battle. Let's see if I can make these guys win me over, because the applause breaks, the fucking laugh, like the big booms aren't the payoff. The payoff is if you can get everybody to turn
and look at you.
Yeah, and then after they show, they say, hey, man, fucking that was good. And you're like, yeah, I want to go into the room and drink a whole fucking 2-6 of Weiser's liquor right now, get completely fucked up, and get out of this town.
Proper.
Yes, dude. Yeah, but then sometimes those people at those shows will invite you to their house, and then you're getting fucked up in their shed.
And then you fucking hit the guys watching.
Yeah,
his
man.
wife. Happens to me all the time.
Yeah, dude.
I've fucking been trying to say it.
And then you have those lovely nights at Mothership and all these nights on the road, and then you look back to them and you go, okay, this is why we do it.
And that's exactly what was my next thing, dude. Because you learn a lesson in what you could learn in no other way than having to go through that shit.
Oh yes,
because that'll test your integrity and your character. That's where you find out if like, hey,
yeah,
because like.
Well, and what's going to give you more endurance and fucking strength? Are you going to have a nice run with easy, or are you going to have a difficult, medium, moderate run with a fucking 20-pound weight vest on?
Because, dude, like when. The other day, you know, I did the first mic, and then I got the call back at the Mothership.
Yes.
And you know, I got there a little early so I could watch how the crowd was working with the, you know, the other open micers, and then I'll be on the 5th, and then Dulce went before me, and she was on like our 2nd or 3rd call.
Yeah, I think I was actually.
I think you were there. Yeah, and they were stiff.
Yeah,
the crowd was stiff. Like for a Mothership show, they were stiff.
Well, and it also depends on how well the fucking open mic went,
because it rolls right into the cruise show and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there watching, you know, a guy that, you know, I think's a good comic. You know, I see 3 before him who are not that great, but one of the guys, I'm like, all right, he'll get him. You know, and he didn't get him, and then the girl that had the callback didn't get him, and I'm thinking like, shit, you know, lesser comic might be scared right here. But I've been going on the fucking road doing an hour when I had 5 motherfucking minutes. If you need to tell me that I can't now make a motherfucker laugh for 5, I said, let's reset this fucking room.
100%, man. 5 is what you started with and had for a while.
Baby. Oh, this was every Tuesday for me, guys. Walt Whitman said, you learn a lesson by grabbing a cat by the tail, and only the way that you would learn by grabbing that cat by its fucking tail.
Oh, yeah.
The only way is through it. The only way to get through it is in it.
Hold on to it. Fuck yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think that, and I've been admiring your trajectory through it too, because I only hear like, you know, little spouts of the lore that is Uncle Lazer, and it's nice to see that like consistently every time I see you on stage, you're fucking slapping them. Yeah, dude, it's nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's I went like just a couple months ago, something actually just kind of snapped, and I'm just like, I got to get past. I got to start doing this shit. I got to stop partying. I got to start taking this shit serious, because I'm getting better. But it's just like, no, I got to be undeniable. It's fucking time.
And the thing is too, what I like about the Mothership is there is that layer of like. I don't know if you'd say like ultralism, but like, yes, okay, to be there, like, you always hear that thing where it goes, funny is the least expected thing of us. You know what I mean? Like, you're here because you are funny.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
That'll
like,
be
now
different.
what's the other things, right?
Next level.
Well, that, but then also like, okay, how is he off stage? Is he actually taking it seriously? Is he just getting drunk? Is he getting wasted? Is he a liability? Is he going to come up here? Is he taking it serious? Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, sometimes you have to like get in. That's why it's just like, I kind of don't go out, or I'm not getting into it these nights where it's just because I know who I am. Right. And plus I dabbled with sobriety. So me getting fucked up against kind of like a double hit, but I'm also like, I will fucking rage cage here. You know what I mean? Like there is no off switch with me, and then I'm going to be a loose and limber guy, all drunk, fucking buddy with people, and I'm going to say some stupid shit.
When did you learn that button? Because that's what I'm searching for right now. Seriously, Danny, that's what I'm trying to battle.
Yeah.
That part.
Well, I had like a couple straight up like rock bottom moments where I'm like, okay, my life now, where do I see? Like I always had these things where I'm like, okay, why don't I have this? Why don't I have this? So is this where fuck those guys, all this shit too, right? But then in my head, I was making up these things, but I also on my life where I'm like, you know, I had this, I almost got engaged. I bought a wedding ring and all this shit. And then I fucking was kind of dogging her the whole time or whatever. But then I one point where I'm like, oh, okay, no, like this is going to be my wife. So I stopped fooling around doing all this shit. And then all this COVID happened and all this crazy shit. And then I just got fucking belligerent wasted and then ended up exposing the infidelities and all this shit. And then life turned in like a super out, like crazy, holy fuck moment. And then I took counsel basically and then looked at how many big fuck up moments have I had, what's the common denominator. Okay, I was always drunk in these moments, and then I was like, well,
you found your constant.
And then I took that all away, so I'm like, okay, fine, I'm gonna quit alcohol. And then when I quit alcohol, I found massive progress and leaps and rewards of like smashing shows, getting these things, seeing like problems from miles away, distancing myself from certain people's and shit. And then I was like, fuck it, clean my life up. And then
what year was this? What year is that?
2021 maybe? 2021, 22 or whatever? I'd say 2022, 2021.
Because like I want to be on, like, because you know, every time I walk into a room, I try to get a read on motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I watch your comment, I'm like, oh, boy's, you know, boy's a killer. He's professional. He's been doing it a while. I can tell you've been doing it a while.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can tell how you maneuver, right? It's seasoned, and then. You know, I talk to you, you're cool Canadian, you got that nice, you know, I don't know if you really drink party and shit like that. You know, I'm just
there's stories, bro.
Dude, but but regardless of what I'm trying to make out, a DJ knows a DJ.
Yes, of course.
It's got this
smell, pheromone, but it also the way it carries itself, a breeze.
Yeah. It's got this
whisper,
this aura about it. It may not be, it may not still itch anymore, but that scar ain't gone.
No, buddy, she always itches.
That's cool.
The thing, whether you scratch the itch and get fucked up. You know? Yeah. You know, she never goes away, man. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, I cleaned it up, but then I looked at the mothership where I'm like, okay, if I'm going to infiltrate this, they have an abundance amount of people here. They have killers here. They have people that are becoming here, right? And then I also, when I did my recon, the people that had the opportunity, because I did 10 days LA, 10 days New York, 10 days Austin. When I came to Austin, it was just the Vulcan. Kill Tony was there. Mothership was about to be open in a month or two. Sunset was like almost open. And then I saw the people that were going to get the opportunities, like the early door guys and the guys that were like the key players at that time of the foundation of the place. And then I kept my ear to the streets, and I'd always come and visit and see the progress of it and how the scene would develop while I was living in New York to decide, like, okay, am I coming here?
You're really strategic with this, and I really am enjoying this conversation.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
I know you're this deep on it, dude.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, it's it's an army operation, bro, you know?
Fucking shoot.
We're not, dude.
Work all the time.
Yeah, we're infiltrating the American scene to become the largest thing that Canada has produced in a while. That's my goal.
Dude. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. So I came here, and then I saw these guys slip and blunder themselves, really. One, they didn't have the experience of the opportunity that was presented to them, or they did, and then they thought they were in with the crew, and then so they acted.
They got lazy.
They got lazy, and they got complacent, and then they got a little too comfortable.
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, well, your talent isn't like your behavior isn't worth your talent, basically. So then they slipped out of favor and all this shit, and then it's like, oh, okay, like they care, and it's like you're running you're going to the person who's the most strategic and like fucking, you know, everything's planned out, everything has to be proper, professional, precise. Like this is the thing, right? Like Rogan is a fucking to the T's dots kind of guy, where it's like no one can be a problem or a liability.
Yeah, no, you have to mind your P's and Q's, and when you're in fucking rooms with people that stature, like,
oh yeah, dude.
Hey man, like, cause look, I got this, and look, I barter your boys him.
Oh yeah, man.
You know I charge at the door because I'm fucking him.
Yeah,
but I ain't just some shapes and colors, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm calculated.
Well, you wouldn't be where you are if you weren't.
Exactly.
You know,
you'd fade by the wayside. But dude,
and I feel you worked in outside of this, you ran a tight operation too, right? Yeah.
And I was always looked at like, oh, who's that young boy telling these 30-year-old veterans how to fucking do this faster and better? I'm like, well, I can't tell you why, I just know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But let me ask you this. You know, it's being at the mothership and you talking about people falling out of favor and, you know, acting an ass and the talent couldn't carry them that way. How I approach it on those shows, you know, that 8-minute spot, whatever it is. That's a motherfucking showcase of all showcase shows.
Yes.
Right? It
depends on what the night it is, though, and where you are in the slot. Then you can kind of like dictate, okay, what are you going to do? But the ultimate goal is to fucking crush it.
Yeah.
Have the door guys, have the people, the eyes that are on the walls and the fucking ears in the, you know what I mean, ceiling. Those guys are still always going to report your progress.
Oh yeah, no, and they're and it gets around. Word gets around.
Yeah.
You know, world travel smash in a small town.
Oh yes.
But to go from performing at every club in Austin, you know, and having big secret shows and shit like that.
Yeah.
There is a difference in that little boy room. I haven't done
Fat Man either.
Yeah, I did it at Roast Battle, and that was great. But but like that little boy room, that ceiling, and that comedy, them people that came there tonight. It's Joe Rogan's Mothership Comedy Club.
Oh yeah,
they're conditioned. They're gonna laugh.
Yes.
Okay, so you already know that going in, you're gonna get that static electricity that's already.
Phones are locked up. Everything's eyes on you.
Yeah, and then when you get on there. You know everyone that night should theoretically fucking slay. They kill.
Yes.
So what makes it when them motherfuckers get them bags unbagged, them phones unbagged?
They're looking up your name.
That they're following you.
Yeah.
That's how I'd approach that fucking. I don't get fucked up. I'll drink a beer before going on stage.
I've seen you crush 3.
I've
seen your back route.
Well,
you aimlessly pace, get a couple drinks in you, and I'm like, all right, there you go. Lazer's firing up the gun right now.
I thought about going. Up
once
with
you
the
start
beer,
licking your,
I thought about going with the beer.
No, you do it. You lick your lips a little bit. You have a couple beers, Lone Stars on the back, and then you go up and do your little dance. Yeah.
God damn it.
No, I look at it too, where it's just like, I don't know, and the way the place is run, you're okay. What's the ultimate goal? Okay, well, I want to do multiple spots in the Little Boy a week, and then a couple Fat Mans. That's the goal, right? You know, you want to do the End Friends shows, but then you have to look at where everybody is. It's like it's
a high anarchy.
Well, yeah, it's a roster list, right? Okay, you got your stars, you got your developing talents, you have your people that you like to use. Where's the great guys that you can set in at any point? You know,
flip a room.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like they have they don't need more. That's the thing, right? So it's like you want to have them to go, oh, we don't need more, but we want this guy.
Literally, when Adam told me to come over there, he's like, hey man, first off, you've gotten a lot fucking better. And he's like, look, we're flooded in comics.
That's what
But you know, if you want to send in some time here, if we got a spot, we'll get you.
Yeah.
And honestly, my dumb ass, I didn't know what that meant. I was like, oh yeah, cool, you know. And then I told that to Rachel Wolfson. I was like, yeah, this is what she's like. What do you say? You know,
she's like, you got passed.
Got passed, dummy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
yeah.
Like, I was like,
you just walking away like another,
champagne and goddamn confetti.
Yeah, like a Formula One fucking podium.
Yeah,
that'd be actually funny. Where it's like, you know that meme where Buddy's like spinning, but he's actually in third place, and it's usually an Xbox guy. That's like you. Champagne podium, just one spot a week. But that's how it feels, man.
Dude, it's fun. Dude, and I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the best podcast I've done in the sense of like actually talking about this scene.
Yes.
So if there's people who are planning on coming or, comics that are inspiring. I mean, like, dude, I got in from the fucking bottom level of shit, thrust into some shit.
And I had to take a barrel over the falls in Niagara and hitchhike down here. Government doesn't even know I'm here.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Houdini'd their ass.
Yeah, no, man, fucking, yeah, I don't know. I just look at it, but I've always looked at it like this. Maybe it's because I come from like a sports background or like an actual like
sports. So
yeah.
So I was always competitive.
Oh, for sure.
But when I got into music taught me you don't have to be the best to be the most successful.
Yeah.
Whereas in sports, the best is the most successful.
Oh, for sure. Well, success is, it all depends on where it is. Like if I, heaven forbid, something happens to me where it's like, I think I can say, I was very successful. I made it to America off dick jokes and I performed at the biggest comedy club in the world.
Yeah, speaking of biggest comedy club in the world, how the fuck was Madison Square Garden? Can we get into that?
Yes, we can.
So you go to the Kill Tony.
Yeah, and I'll tell you the behind the scenes lore. You'll like this. You're a wrestling guy too, right? I'll tell you.
And this is Danny Chaz and Needles.
Yeah, and then the Atlas pulls up.
Honey, I'm home.
My people, you thought I was Canadian, but I was.
No, and this is what it goes back to the thing too, where it was like fucking. I ended up getting a little too comfortable and a little bit. I got a little bit fucking pissy poo smashed up at Mitzi's first time, eh? Because this was the whole thing, right? I got all snapped up and I kind of like cornered Tony or whatever, and I'm like, man, like you don't know what's going on here. Like you got something in front of you, and like I don't know what's going on with your show because it was all the melodrama or whatever.
You hadn't been on there prior?
No, dude, because this is what happened. So I've only did Kill Tony twice. So I did it when I was at the Vulcan. I didn't even know what it was until I came down here, and then so that one was good, and then like the minute it was fucking trash, and then the interview was good, and then my minute, obviously, whatever they gave me MSG, and then I came down here and moved, and when they told me to move, and then I put my name in the bucket. It wasn't getting fucking pulled like crazy and shit. And then when we went to Nashville and they were looking for a person that was longer than 15 years, they're like, where's the guy that's been longer than 10 years and all that shit, on the second night when they brought him up, and it was like after the boy, and like Canada was getting crazy booed and all this fucking shit.
Yeah,
and you see me on the fucking
I remember
thing,
this.
And I'm like screaming like this. I got Colt, Dusty, everybody fucking like waiting to get the yes, and then they get the fucking stand down, and then they take that other fucking.
Now you went up to Mitz. You seen Tony at Mitzi's before this?
Oh, this was 2.5 weeks before MSG.
Okay.
At this point,
okay,
and I get.
So you do go back to Nashville. You do Nashville here.
No, I don't do Nashville, and then they say no, Danny, and I go okay, and then they say, well, they were fucking booing Canadians like crazy. We want to save you for Madison Square Garden for your arenaville. I say okay, whatever, and then I put my name in the bucket, and it's been fucking 8 months or 9 months or however many long months it is. So that's tell me how many fucking entries that is. 4 times 9.
Damn.
Don't even know the math. Got a grade 11, but whatever. Yeah. And then. So I'm waiting here, and I just get fucking trashed up at Mitzi's. It was after one of the act-off nights with Callan, and then so I'm feeling good, feeling myself. Me and Tony are having a good time, and then I just hit the fucking liquor wall where I'm like, all right, now we're gonna fucking say our shit,
Get it off my chest.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, bro, you're like Caesar and all this fucking shit here, but the Senate was. I let you have the fucking someone else.
Idols of March.
Yeah, I was like, you letting the Senate rule the empire and shit. I'm like, you don't even know what's in front of you, bro. I'm like, yeah, you guys, I've been here for a couple months. All this stuff and past all that. I'm like, but I'm a fucking stone cold killer, dude. I'm like, line up your guys, whoever the fuck you want, do it. I was like, do it like you did Drew in Nashville. I'm like, I'll fucking do it, and if I fucking lose, I won't ever bug you guys again. And then it was like I had to do an apology tour because I got pretty fucking like tuned. I felt so embarrassed, and then I did, dude.
I did. Off the night,
yeah. It was to the point where Jackson's like, yo, we got to get out of here. I'm like, fuck that, I ain't leaving, bro.
And then the next morning you wake up, you get in the shower, you just scream at the shampoo bottle.
I didn't even need to get in the shower, dude. As soon as I opened my eyes, I went, ah! But then I was like, I was going to come out to Secret Show, but I was like so embarrassed. So then I waited till Friday when I was actually at the mothership. And I saw it, I said, oh, sorry. They're like, no, it's all good. But like, we never seen you, like, you don't drink and you're just fucked up. I'm like, oh, the liquor snake's biting right now, boys, right? But then, so at MSG, I knew I was going into a battle, right? Because they leaked this, they kind of leaked it a little bit earlier where they're like, yeah, you're going on a 4-way battle like Nashville. You claimed it, talk your shit, walk it now. And then so I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't know who I was going up against. And then so when I get to oddly enough, that whole day, I was like, at peace. It was weird. I was
a weird, calm force.
Yeah, and I was never like nervous. I was nervous 3 times, but leading up to it, like the Wednesday, I was like, fuck New York, I hate this shit. Thursday, I was like, oh man, like fuck this. Like, what if I bomb all this fucking shit? I'm not having fun here in this city. I thought it was gonna be different. And then Friday, I banged out like 4 shows. They all went good. I beated the minute into the ground here, like 3 alternate minutes, the ones that I was
greasing the wheels.
Yeah, dude. And then Ari was like, fuck it, let's just get stoned and ride bikes. So then I'm riding bikes downtown with him, stoned as fuck at like 2 in the morning until like 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. And all I had in my head was I was laughing because Pirlo, before Italy won the World Cup in 2006, he said he stayed up all night playing PlayStation. And so it was like I stayed up all night till PlayStation because I couldn't sleep playing.
You play FIFA?
Yeah, he was like,
I'll destroy you in FIFA.
I'll probably,
it's here when we get done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But then in his head, I'm like, well, if Pirlo can stay up all night playing PlayStation and World Cup, I'm like, I can go in here and fucking claim this kill Tony kill off. And I'm like, I'm high as fuck riding bikes. I'm like, this is the spirit. And then at that moment, everything, all peace came. And then I go up, but then I find out I'm winning, going against Jack Shaw, David Jolly, and Serena. I'm like, okay, sweet. I'm only really worried about 2 of them.
Yeah.
Let's see the order. Jack goes up, he smashes. David Jolly goes up, he runs the light. Like, he gets the bear.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got the bear, and then Serena Teal does her thing, and then I'm like, okay, well, fucking either or, I'm going to win my freedom or die for these people, but either way, my blood's going to be in the sand as a time. And then I just went up there, bro, fucking did it, slapped it, waited to hear my first bit, hit the punchline. I said, okay, syncing on the tags, waiting for the fucking call and response, because I cut the minute from, it's originally a 2-minute bit.
Sure.
And then I cut it to a minute, but then I realized, okay, we're going to be in arena, so I have to cut off at least 15 to 20 seconds. Yeah. So then I was like, timed it, perfect, 36 seconds if I just speak through it. So we're at the pauses, sit on the pause, bang, bang.
Dude, this is the best comedy podcast.
Yeah, dude. And then I
talking fucking game.
Yeah, dude. And then I kind of just blacked out at that moment because I'm like, okay, job's done. Heard the meow, hit the final punchline, boom, looked over, Matt Rife's laughing, all these guys are laughing, crowd hits, I see him, okay, what is what now?
Hey.
Yeah, dude. And then
put her back in the holster.
Well, yeah, and then I won it. So I don't even know who wins. I hear Jack Shaw's thing. I go, okay, that's loud. That's the one to beat. Jolly's is a little bit under it. Serena's was under Jolly's. And then mine hit, and I go, I don't know if that's louder or not, but that's got to be close. I think that's loud.
So you couldn't see the decibel? No.
I was looking for it, but at that point,
I remember in Nashville, you could see them clearly.
Yeah, on the things you could see them, but as from the stage look, and then at that point, I'm just like, you know what? When am I ever going to be at MSG again to a sold out fucking arena? I'm like, who gives a fuck about the sound? Just look at it, sink it in. And then that's when they say I won. I say, fuck yeah. And then after, he was just like, oh, I remember you were talking to me, and Mitzi's looking me in the eyes while yours was rolling in the back of your skull, and you said line them up, and you did exactly what you did. And I was just like, bro, I ain't here to play games, you know what I mean? Like, I got 3 years in this life.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and I've never told this fucking on camera before, but we're kind of the same person. Like, in September, so it was a year ago today, I remember I had a couple Funny Bones booked. I was in LA. I just done some like OnlyFans, little TV show bullshit, and I had Kansas City, Des Moines, and Omaha, and fucking tickets. Like, they do this shit where like Funny Bones do this thing where like if you don't have 125 tickets sold, like 2 days out, they have the right to cancel the show.
Yeah.
Right. I have 105, 97, and 112 on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What are we doing? I mean, why are we? They cancel the shows.
Just because you were like 8 tickets off.
I was like 20 tickets on one, 19 on another, and like 27 on another. Just stupid shit. But whatever. But like then I'm like kind of freaking out. Like what the fuck did I make? And then like, but I knew I was getting like. It had been a while since I'd been on Kill Time. I was like, I knew I'd been having something. I knew.
Yeah.
And I remember I called Tony because it was like the day before my birthday, and I was like, yo, this is what's going on. And he kind of like gave me some advice, and then I was like, yo, look, this is when we were doing the Vegas show at War Resort, and I was like, yo, I'm ready to come back. I'm like, I'll put it on the line that like if I lose, I'll walk away from the show, just like you said.
Yeah.
Just like you said. I was like, fucking, here's my check, cash it if you will. You know what I'm talking about? And so he's like, all right, come up here. So I get up there, and that night, first night I get there, dude, I ain't never seen this in my life. Motherfucking Tony Hinchcliffe won probably I don't know exactly. It was close to $90,000 to $100,000.
Yeah.
He was playing roulette. 1, 3, 7, 9. That's it. And in 15 rolls, he hit it 9 times.
Really?
I mean, dude, I have never seen a roulette run, and I gamble like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Never. Anyways, so we do that, go play some poker, and go up to his room, just me and him, we're smoking a blunt, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm ready. I said, you told me in the beginning, just give me a shot. If I fail, I'll fuck it. And he goes, we'll see in the morning. And so I'm fucking pacing off. I don't sleep either. I didn't buy having a PlayStation. I play with myself.
Yeah, exactly. That is your PlayStation.
It's the old PlayStation. The old joystick.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I'm fucking. But like you said, like when you got high with Ari and you're riding that bike and you're at this like weird level of peace, of calm.
Yeah.
You can't explain. It's just like you're supposed to be there. And then I get to fucking sound check. He goes, all right, you're on. And then I proceed to come out and do that single mother's bit. And it's the best bit I had up until that time.
Yeah.
To the point where Tony was like, he gave me some flowers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like that feeling where it's just like, it's do or die, sink or swim. It's like, now I'm supposed to be
back against
here.
the wall.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Oh, 100%, man. But then it's also like, I don't know, the people respect that. I think that's more of like, because it was also like, fucked up. Okay, I made my amends. And then now it's like I follow through with what I was said when I was drunk. So it's like, they're like, oh, okay, this isn't just fucking bullshit.
No, it's like he's coming.
Yeah, so it was like a dual fucking hit. But the whole time I'm like, it's literally do or die. There's no wins. But then that's kind of like when I knew it was a battle, I was like, okay, it was better for me in a battle situation because like typically I'm tested. Like I won the Seattle competition. I did all these joke offs in like my hometown, all these fucking things where it's just like that kind of element to me is like, okay, sweet. And then you double down with the sports as well as the theater sports. Cause that's what I did before stand up we'd do improv games, my team versus your team. And then the audience decides who fucking has better scenes and shit. And we pick the games. And then, so it's like,
I love that.
Yeah. So it was like, I've always been in that mode where I'm like, okay, well, fucking now let's go, right? Like if it's a showcase or like a festival thing, I get more nervous in those ones because I'm like, oh, fucking, it's not, it's less of a thing for me. I can go out there and leave it all on the stage, but it's not like, there's no gamemanship to it almost in a sense where it's just like, okay, we're all in the shoot. And then it was also funny because this whole thing is run like a fucking WWE wrestling kind of fucking
work.
Yes, like this whole, it's like, very heavily influenced to it. So it's like we're in the back there, you'd say something and fucking, I'm like the intricacies of it. Jack Shaw's coming out in a New York Knicks jersey. I'm coming, okay, fucking, I was going to wear an Oilers cap, but I'm like, no, we're not going to do that.
Good call.
And then what I also did
Good fucking call.
And what I did was I enunciated my words more and said them more clearly and precise. So it was less of an accent.
Right there. That's a testament to the level of dude. Not a lot, 9 out of 10 motherfuckers ain't walking in.
Yeah, and then I knew a comedian from Toronto that night and got bucket pulled. She got bucket pulled. They found out she was Canadian. Her set, mind you, wasn't necessarily at the top of the heap, but fucking they just found out she was Canadian. Boo, because there's this current theme, and that was the one thing that I'm preaching to Tony where I'm like, if you want
so you're really in the hole,
dude. I'm like, if you want fucking like, and at Nashville, bro, like 5 comedians were from Canada throughout that whole weekend and everything. But mind you, that was at the height of fucking us booing the national anthem because you guys put tariffs on us and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So it was like this crazy geopolitical like fuck Canada, and I'm there like, let me fucking redeem for my country. Fuck these plugs, man. Bunch of pylons going up there. They're not even fucking comics. You know what I mean? Like I ain't heard none of these fucks.
Fucking pylons.
Yeah, dude. So it's like you have all these things, and it's these small little crazy intricacies, and then obviously Tony has his opinions of Canada, and Canada has their opinions of Tony, and it was in this weird like way. I'm trying to be the fucking
bridging the gap.
Well, yeah, I'm the Canadian killer and the representation of fucking North American comedy for you guys. You know what I mean? And that's where I was like, buddy, there's a nation behind me. Whether fucking these guys choose to or not, because they're all fucking
just
idiots in the subreddit.
Just let me eat.
Yeah, dude, where it's like, so it's like this whole thing, man. It's fun. So then I heard that. I'm like, okay, I have to double down and make sure that they don't know Canadian until I win. And
then when you won, did you say?
I had no interview.
Oh, you didn't even get an interview?
No, it was the Kill or Be Killed. It was the second time they do it. I think they're going to have this as their installment. I don't know, and I don't want to say anything because, but it's like, It's funny. So then it was like he just gave me Moody Center. I didn't know what the reward was, so he gave me Moody Center New Year's Eve, full minute and an interview. And then I get another one at some point in between. But it's like, it's funny, man. It's like literally you're going around to these fucking venues and arenas trying to like earn your right on the roster of the fucking...
Dude, the shit at Triple H the other night, too.
That was great.
It was great, but dude, like... like the minute's gonna be fine. It's gonna go. It's fine. I got laughs. Carrot Top. Like I got laughs, but like I do that minute so well because like I start a lot of my sets with that now.
Yeah.
And Tony writes me, I show up in the Triple A shirt, and he's like, "You wore the shirt?" I go, "Well, yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, "Well, you got a minute?" I go, "Yeah." I wore the shirt.
Yeah.
I was like, I've got the fucking shirt on.
Yeah. I think your hair was looking really nice that night too. It wasn't just the shirt. This guy
dressed to the nines.
This guy got the shirt and the salad. That's what he came with.
I don't
There's a couple of arugula locks in the back there.
Ramen noodle curls for the girls.
Yeah.
But I don't even say hi to
Itchy
Triple
Van,
H.
you're the man.
I don't even say hi to Triple H. I don't even make eye contact. Because I'm like.
Oh,
that's
dude,
a childhood hero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking? So I'm like,
when he does the spit, bro, he brought out the water bottle, and I went, no, please, is he gonna do it?
And I asked Hassan, I was like, hey, should I spit water out of my mouth when he goes out? He goes, yeah, you're kind of already wearing the shirt. I go, yeah, you're right, don't do it. But I did hit him with that. But dude, what I'm saying is like, Tony's like, all right, you'll go. He's like, you can go in the middle. Well, he wrote it down on the paper, and I know I'm going in the middle. But they get like 4 or 5 bucket pulls in, and I'm like, shit. I'm like, because up there in they have one of the production guys come up in the green room and say, hey, you're one comic out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just kind of like, fuck, I probably should just go down there. And literally as I exit the green room and walk down the first flight of stairs, I hear, Uncle Lazer.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm running so hard. Like,
cowboy boots down the hallway.
I get up there, I'm like, I raped somebody. Like, dude, I butchered the first 12, 15 seconds.
Yeah, you're trying to settle your diaphragm.
Trying to fucking breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. But.
That's all right. It's fun. It's crazy. Some nights, dude, when you're just there, even like on the off nights, you're not like outside of Kiltony or whatever, you're like, it's crazy. Like Woody Harrelson walked by, someone walks by, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, there's moments where you're like in this life, I don't know, where you're like, holy fuck. You pinch yourself and you're like, this is life. Life is fucking fun,
I'm really here.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I remember the first moment that ever happened to me is before Mothership was built. Me and my boy Bobby Flacco, lead singer in Nether Hour, it was right before Mothership was going to open, and Hinchcliffe called me. It was like, hey, y'all come over here. I want y'all to see the club for it. And it's like Archfield, Mark Norman, Shane Gillis. It's all the hitters, and Joe and everybody, and we're like walking, touring it. And dude, I remember there was a table saw in Mitzi's, like a big-ass skilled table saw. I used to do like woodwork with my dad back in the day. And I was kind of looking at it, and me and Joe, this is the only really time I've ever talked to him in depth, and I was like, yeah, I used to work on this. And like, I talked to him about that skill saw for about 15, 20 minutes, and I'm just sitting there like, we're sitting next to Joe Rogan in his club talking about a fucking saw.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so...
Yeah. It's the small little weird things where you're just like, holy fuck.
It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But that's the best part, though. It's nice. It's like, these are the ones where it's all like the fucking late nights, the sacrifices, the crazy shit where it's just like, failed relationships or just things where you're like, oh, okay, career paths you didn't take, everything that you've basically cast out and said, no, this is what we're doing it for. And then you have those moments and you go, oh, fuck, okay, the sacrifice is worth the reward.
When you said earlier about, getting clean or cutting back on the alcohol, and then you realize like it's not, when you said it, it really resonated with me when you were like, I got sober and it wasn't just like, fuck these guys, they don't like me, they don't fuck
well,
me.
Most of the time I was like, these guys don't even fucking think of me.
Exactly. And dude, I was in that mindset like for a good long period, probably just till about 6 months ago. Something just goes, just fucking go do the mic, just fucking be, just fucking like give them a reason not to like you.
Yes, and that's the thing too, where it's just like you turn it from like this negative, like fuck this guy, where then you have a vindictive spirit.
Let's show him.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, you use their hate because now it's like a little shit. And it's like when someone flips you off and gets mad at you in road rage, and you just wave at them, or you fucking say, there you go, have it. You know, they get fucking even more jacked up and shit, and then you're like, all right, sick,
you've won.
Yeah,
you've won.
And then or the person that's just always lane changing to fucking get somewhere, and then you're just, next thing you know, you're looking in the rear view of the side passenger mirror and being like, this guy's like fucking 8 cars behind, still driving like an idiot.
And another little pinching star moment, and I was just a complete asshole, but I had to be. There was the floods that happened about a month ago.
Yes.
Whatever, killed all them people. They had a benefit relief concert there in New Braunfels 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's like Robert Earl Keen, Hayes Carter, a bunch of Texas country legends, and then Tyler Childress.
Okay.
You know Tyler Childress?
No, not really.
Oh shit.
But I'll yes end it.
He's like,
yes, and he's a great musician.
He single-handedly turned country around.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, like he feathered Indians, but he don't play it anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's a Native American song, and he thinks the Native American song.
Oh yes, I've heard of this guy. Yes.
But
yes.
He's coming out there during Robert Earl Keen, who's like, I've been listening to him since I could walk. You know, Texas country legend. You know, Road Goes On Forever, Party On Ever. You know what I'm talking about. But, he's gonna Tyler Childers gonna pop in and do a little set, and we're all side stage. You know, I'm with all these big old fucking famous country guys, and he comes walking through everybody. Don't say hi, hello, nobody. And I get it. You're about to go on stage.
Yeah.
And he's from me to you, okay. And I'm just like, fuck it. There's no camera on me. I don't have no recording. I'm just doing this for me, okay. And he's wearing a fucking blue jean jacket, okay. And he's turned the other way. I tap him on the shoulder and said, hey, blue jean jacket in August in Texas. I said, hey man, don't fuck this up for us. Patted him on the shoulder, and he did not like that. But
what, did he take the jacket off?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
But he did not like it. He was fine.
He probably was like, don't fuck this up. He was like, fuck this guy, eh? Well, that's good. That's your pinch moment, moment, where you're like, I'm gonna tell this guy to take his fucking jacket off.
Because like
all the accolades you just gave him, and then you're like,
quit playing all those fucking church songs.
Yeah.
Play the goddamn hits. The Native Americans love that song.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Play the hits. We paid the money. Play the fucking hits.
But take that damn jacket off.
So what's next on the agenda for you? What you got? Do you have a special or anything out?
No, I have like something out on like Tubi or Hulu or whatever.
Can you talk about this show? Or you have MD?
Yeah, no, it's called The Office Movers. It's a Canadian show out in Toronto. Jermaine Richards and Trey Richards. They have a show. It's called The Office Movers. Sorry, I just got a little bit of stone there. I got hit it again. And I play this character from the Western Canada. So they have a moving company that they're taking over their father's moving company, and they have the intricacies of trying to elevate it into like the most successful business and shit. And then they have the other problems with other movers and that kind of stuff. And then
like Tires.
Yeah, they're allocating it to our Canadian version of Tires, but it's like a really, really funny show, to the point where I was like, oh man, this show would be fun to be on. And then lo and behold, they're like, yo man, like we saw your shit, we want you to audition for the show, because they have me as the Alberta guy from Western Canada coming into Toronto, because it's very Toronto based and like their Toronto based humor, and then I just add like the overall Canadian twang to it, and
the token black guy.
Yeah, but the roles are reversed, and it's like, but it's like super fun. And then I found out that they basically wrote this role for me, so then I had so much freedom and play to do it, and I'm like, oh hey man, like fucking this, I wouldn't say this here, I'd say that here.
So
and I'd probably
kind of have the creative.
Yeah, dude. And I was like basically improving this whole thing, and then I throw out these things, and obviously with Canadian television, I'm like, there's rules and regulations where you're like, fuck, can I say funny shit, you know? And then I was like, can I say this? Like, bro, that's awesome, say it. And then while I'm like on set in my first day, being like, I can't believe I'm doing this on Canadian TV. Like, this show's fucking awesome.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so go check it out. It's The Office Movers. I think it premieres in November. Okay. First season's already out. I'm not in the first season, and I'm in season 2.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And that's on Canadian TV?
Yeah, it's on Crave, but you can find it on any streaming site that like is, one it's
crazy to say with the creative freedom, because the Western that I shot with Cowboy, like the little rape joke or whatever, like that's a real thing. Like it's I went and shot with Cowboy Donald Cerrone. He wrote it in the part for me, and like I get killed before I do anything
before you do your roles duty.
Yeah, but like I got to legitimately, and like they gave me the script, and I got there a night earlier, and I was like running lines with the woman, and she's a great actress. But like, we're running these lines, and I've been reading these lines nonstop because I'm like, oh, this is a big deal, and like so I'm like, and I'm like, we get in, and they got $300,000-$400,000 cameras on set. I mean, like it's like it's a production.
Yeah,
and I'm like, fuck, okay,
yeah,
and I'm kind of like. I'm starting off, I'm kind of feeling it out, but then like we get in it and I start getting in it with her. Like when she like kind of snarls back at me,
yeah,
and I have to, and it's like like she was giving these lines and it's just making me like
oh yeah,
it comes a lot. But like they gave me like they're like, hey man, you
take it,
feeling it, like just whatever you feel, go.
Yeah,
and that freedom in itself to just be like, because like I'm comedian, but to play a serious like,
well, there's
that's why I started doing that.
Oh really? Yeah. You became method, and now it's leaking into your other art.
Because I got a fat ass dip in my
mouth. Yeah, okay.
You mouthy little bitch. Yeah. So but to be on, because I can imagine that most, or some sets, maybe not most, but some sets probably aren't like that. Like, if I had to do shit straight out the book, right off the script, like line for line, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, it's different. There's definitely an art to like running lines and like that's all right, man. That's
what's
a good
the goal, man? What's your end goal? Where do you see yourself? What do you want?
My end goal would be to, I guess, make millions of dollars and provide for my friends and family so they don't all ever work a day in their life again. That would probably be it. But no, my goal is to tour Canada, tour the United States, build up enough following to go into Europe and do whatever, and maybe get a couple appearances on some TV shows. Start doing acting as well out here, and then just fucking ultimate.
Are you signed?
No, I know I have Canadian representation, but nothing in New York, and I'm looking for some. I was actually talking to the underscore guys.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, so
because I think me and you could do some skit shit together. That would be, because I write, and I'm about to move in with this woman who's like a ghostwriter for a lot of big things. She's got a house out here, and she's like, look, I need somebody that'll be here, that I can bounce ideas off of. She's up here, let's be respectful, but like I need someone I can daily like spitball shit.
Yeah, totally.
I go bet. It's done it. So
so I'm like, I don't know. This is my I knew establishing myself in America would be like a 3 to 5 year kind of thing. So the first year I was living in New York, and I only have 3 years on the visa. My next 2 years is to dedicate towards Austin and the scene here, because it's been nothing but good for me. Yeah. So I'm going to do that, and then hopefully I have enough, like I said, to apply for the green card at the end of the 3 years. And if not, I'll get another O1 visa and then just get citizenship. So that's like the end goal. But I have to hold the green card for 5 years. So it's going to be like a long thing like that. But ultimately, man, I just want to bang out, be like a heavy regular at the ship, do the Fat Mans, do that tour.
I'd like for you to come on the road with me if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to, yeah.
I really would like that. I think your shit would just jive great with my friends. So where can everybody find you?
You can find me at Danny Martinello, DannyMartinello. Yeah. For the people who don't know. Yeah. And then all social medias like that. And then as well as you can find me just banging around 6th Street in Austin for the next couple months.
This will probably come on like month or so. So you got any like, what you got? You got any road shows or anything?
Nothing on the road. Oh yes, you can catch us over in Florida. We're going to Melbourne. We're going to Orlando, Tampa Bay.
What are you doing in Tampa?
The Side Splitters in Tampa. Yeah, we're going with the
one
big.
One of my favorite clubs.
Yeah, I heard nothing but great things.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm going with the Big Book Club, and check those out. And then in November, I'm just chilling, just like I said, dedicating my time to Austin. I don't really want to go like too much on the road. I go to do Fort Worth Hyenas November 1st. The 1st of November. Just you? Yeah, just a one-off. Randy over the guys. The guys at Hyenas have been very nice to me. They're the ones that
like Nate.
Yeah, Nate. So they gave me the Albuquerque club. Those are the first couple clubs I've ever headlined in America, and
I'm there in September 28th.
Yeah, and then you could also catch me supporting the boys, the Oils. You can catch me in November 4th down in Dallas Arena, cheering for the Oil. I'm going down, buddy, wearing my tarp. Fucking boom. November 4th. I'll be there.
Fucking A.
We're repping the jersey, and then check into the Office Movers in November.
Yeah.
November 7th, it premieres.
Yeah, come see a show. Tell a friend about a show. Check us out at the Mothership. For Danny, I'm Uncle Lazer. This has been another episode of the Drunk Uncles Podcast. Hey, make sure to get your cat spaded and neutered. Shout out Bob Barker.